Away from Lagos State now, we head to Geneva, where civil society organizations on Community Advancement and Humanitarian Empowerment Initiative, CSCHEI, a non-governmental organization in Nigeria, has secured accreditation and signed an MoU with the United Nations Institute for Training and Research, UNITAR, in Geneva, Switzerland. It is the first time UNITAR is signing a partnership agreement and MoU with civil society organizations coordinating platform in Nigeria. The report.
With the signing, it is expected that the working relationship would be of advantage to governments, civil society organizations, non-governmental organizations working on sustainable development goals, climate change financing, and environment. Olivet Van Dam, senior manager representing United Nations Satellite Center, confirmed that the agreement and MoU cover their mandates. Ambassador Lawrence Bombs, while responding, assured the management of UNITAR that the partnership and agreement will be taken seriously, most especially when nations are prioritizing climate change and action advocacy. Director General, Civil Society Organizations on Community Advancement and Humanitarian Empowerment Initiative, CSCHEI, Kunle Yusuf, who presented the working documents officially to UNITAR and UNOSAT, mentioned that the organization is a coordinating platform that supervises, organizes, and promotes civil society, community, and faith-based organizations within the scope of social development, community enhancement, and humanitarianism. It further emphasized that the working documents of CSCHEI align completely with United Nations Sustainable Development Goals Agenda 2030. Director, Peace Division, UNITAR, says the MoU will open access to intervention grants on SDGs, climate projects, and programs financing. Yusuf hinted that this partnership and MoU agreement will definitely provide effective and efficient coordination between donor agencies, development partners, civil society organizations, non-governmental organizations, and faith-based organizations. Elizabeth Omori, NTA News.
Joining us now is the Director General of the Civil Society Organizations on Community Advancement and Humanitarian Empowerment Initiative, Kunle Yusuf. Many thanks for joining us, Kunle.
Oh, thank you so much.
All right, could you tell us about the opportunities embedded in this MoU you signed with UNITAR on key interventions in some sectors?
Thank you for this wonderful opportunity. The Accreditation Partnership sign of MoU today is a great privilege for us in the development space. It's all about Global Agenda 2030 SDG. We have less than 6 years to the completion of 2030 agenda, and the UNITAR signed an MoU with CSCHEI to provide capacity building in this area, which also covers the SDG project and program financing, most especially that the whole global world is talking about climate change financing and climate change advocacy. The MoU and the partnership agreement covers these noble areas. And we see it, so we appreciate what UNITAR has done for us, because this is the first time that United Nations is actually signed such an MoU with a coordinating platform. And in Nigeria, back home, most of the challenges civil society organization, faith-based organization, and NGO has is the funding and intervention. This MoU and partnership has given access to that right now. It is obvious that federal government alone cannot fund all the project and program, but with this kind of agreement that we've signed with UNITAR, which has covered so many United Nations agencies and donors, this will definitely open another access to funding of projects and program, most especially projects around the SDG and climate change. Most importantly, it's also important to emphasize that this agreement and MoU also covers executive capacity building on procurement fraud, not only procurement fraud alone, cyber crime security, and also social mobilization against extremism and radicalization. It is a plus and win-win for us in Nigeria, most especially some of us that are working on development space. For the first time, we now have a coordinating platform that has signed an agreement, an MoU with United Nations on capacity building, and UNITA is known for giving a capacity building for most of the United Nations agencies around the globe.
Do it all. Could you tell us, are there some caveats put in the MoU by UNITA in the implementation?
Yes, like I've said, the MoU covers the access to grant and intervention on SDG program and project and climate change financing. The MoU also covers the international collaboration on events and programs. The MoU also covers the high-level executive leadership capacity building on procurement fraud and cybercrime security. So everything that has to do with the 70-point agenda of the global SDG, the MoU that we signed today, has lays hands on that, and it's a good development for us from a development space, especially the civil society organizations and NGO in Nigeria, which is going to also add value to whatever government is doing. And this is an opportunity to also collaborate with a lot of federal government agencies in terms of implementation of the program on SDG and climate change financing.
Of course, thank you so much. Looking forward to the implementation and the benefits to Nigerians. Many thanks, Conley Yusuf, for joining us on News Extra.
Thank you. God bless you.